Okay. Hi, Selkie. Hello, Bing. Yeah. For today, let me turn off the music. Today we have the shark. We have the melon shark here, one and only. This is welcome back to Containment Cast. Last time we had good old Crimson Blood Cat, and what a great way to start that off because we had quite the time then. And we brought out 5 very interesting SCPs, especially the milk one. But now we have Sharky here, and we have 5 other SCPs. One of the pictures I forgot to take off the screen. Okay.
Wait, milk?
Yes, milk.
What?
Milk.
Fun.
That was last time though, so I won't force you to listen to that one. What is this? What is this? What is? Hold on. Did you type something in the chat? Oh, you did. Okay. Let me put up your. I gotta pull up your audio on my end. I don't know. Oh, it's already on the highest. Okay, I think that's just my headset then. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
that is fine.
Sorry, I have to run downstairs. My food came.
Oh, okay.
Tater tots now.
The shark has food. All right.
I'm a very hungry shark. Yum yum.
Yum yum. Okay.
Yum.
As of now, we currently have hello Selkie and hello Bing Bing. Welcome into the stream.
Hi Selkie. Hi Bing Bing. Hello.
We will see who else joins us along the way. Fish are friends, not food. That can be very true.
Yeah.
But anyways, I have picked out 5 more SCPs, as I mentioned. One of them I already knew about because it's one of my favorites, and the other 4 I had no idea what they were until today. I looked them up. I was a little traumatized by one of them. I was pretty happy about one of them. But overall, we got some pretty good SCPs today. I'm going to be bringing up an image of each one. And wait, what was that? Bing Bing! I almost hit 2K views on my 1K. Nice. Yay. Nice. Anyways, I'll be bringing up one image per SCP, and I'm going to show the image to I almost said Selkie, to Sharky, and they're very close. Okay, very close in names. Sending it to Sharky, or showing. Are you watching the stream right now, Sharky?
Yes.
Okay, that it might be a little hard to see the picture on there, so I'll send it to you on Discord as well if that makes it easier on you.
Okay.
I'm going to send you images, or one image at a time, and you're going to take a look at it and take a guess as to what the SCP does. We are going to start with. I forgot the number. SCP. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with SCP-2263. And I won't say the name of the SCP just yet because there's a different. I won't say the title of it because I think sometimes it might give it away. So I'm going to show the first one, and this is it. This is our first glorious SCP. I forgot the number again, but this one, SCP-2263. Can you see it today?
Yeah. What is this? Okay. Let's see. Bone man of bones. I assume it's like a living skeleton, mayhaps. He looks very mischievous, very friendly.
Hello, Sleepy. Welcome in.
It's just a bony guy. He's full of bones.
Oh, okay. I probably should have done this beforehand because I think Crimson did this too. Would you like to introduce yourself, Sharky?
Oh yeah. Okay. Hi, I'm Sharky Melon. I'm a shark that's also a melon. We don't know how that works, but that's okay. But hello. I VTube sometimes.
Sometimes Roblox VTuber.
I mostly do Roblox, which I don't have issues. I swear. I just like Roblox. It's a fun game. But
Pressure.
yeah.
Pressure.
Don't expose me. It's
Hey, but Pressure is a fun game.
it's fun. I have
Hmm.
so many hours put into it.
We gotta stream that again sometime soon.
Yeah,
Pressure is really fun.
definitely. It's very fun.
Anyways, was that your final guess on our beautiful skeleton man here?
Yes, I think he's a sentient skeleton man.
Okay. Do you think
Uh oh.
what?
Oh no, sorry. uh,
Do you think he potentially does anything, like ability-wise, like
uh,
powers
uh,
or anything?
summon calcium?
Summon calcium?
Is he full of calcium? Is he is
Could be, could be.
does
Hmm.
he explode?
Oh, oh, yes, chat. Sharky is on Twitch, not on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I am. Sorry.
Hmm. Sharky
uh
Melon, VT, will put it
yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sharky. You helped me
Oh,
out a lot. All right. That is, I think that is the first mod-like thing you've done, Selkie.
yeah.
No offense. But anyways, all right. So what your guess is sentient skeleton? Did you say something about exploding?
Yeah, I thought maybe he has a lot of calcium, so he
Selkie.
explodes.
Potentially.
I don't know how calcium works.
Maybe if he drinks milk, he gets bulky.
He's full of milk.
Big bone. You just see
Rizz.
yourself. No, Selkie, stay. I was joking.
Yeah.
All right. I will now reveal to you what this says. So, would you like a little bit of a hint or a little bit added information for your guess?
Sure.
There are multiple versions of this thing.
Okay.
It's actually supposed to be a statue, and there are multiple. There's about six, I think it was like 62 of them, all made
Like
of
a ball.
different things.
Oh.
Hmm. Any different
Uh,
guesses, or would you like me to proceed?
is it like hmm? That so? Is it like a species?
Mm,
What is
not
it?
necessarily, because they're
Like
not alive. They're constructed.
oh, some guy went insane and made a bunch of skeletons out of random things.
Pretty close, actually. I read some of the article. It's actually not too far off.
What? What the balls?
Yes, somebody
Oh,
did create the skeletons. Somebody did make them out of regular material. The material is not anomalous. It's not like abnormal. They just turned out to be that way. So now let me explain what this SCP does.
oh
SCP-2263 is actually a collection of several of these guys. There are about, I think it was 62, about 62, and they're all constructed of different materials. There's some made of glass, some made of plutonium, some made of antimatter, a bunch of different stuff. And I think there was one even made of meat. I can't remember if that's correct. I
what?
don't know if I read it wrong, but essentially each statue does something different. Now, I didn't write down what they do, but I do have a nice little table here that explains some of them. I know, here we go. This one here is made of, I'm looking for one. Where is it? I probably should have kept these. Anyways, this one is made of pine wood. It's SCP-2263-51. This object is not affected by gravity, but will remain in place relative to the Earth, wherever it is placed in three-dimensional space. That's sound like a bunch of gibberish to me, but whatever. Okay, this one is made of. There's one made of glass. The one that's made of glass, appears. Wait, where is it? No, there's one that. Well, okay, I don't remember what it's made of, but there's one that turns any toxic air into oxygen.
Ooh, that's helpful.
Mm-hmm. And then there's one that causes radiation poisoning. So there's like one inside the other. And there
I
was
like
another
that. I
one.
like the radiation poisoning one.
And then there's one that has to do with meat. That's like towards the top. Let me see if I can find that one real quick. I can't find it. Um, Something to do with meat. Is this it? Ah, here we go. Well, no, it actually has to do with something with scents. This one anomalously emits odors, so like different scents and stuff, at an intensity most commonly described as quote-unquote pleasant. Notable odors include the smell of jasmine, agar wood, amber, fresh apples, and cooking meat, basically.
Ooh,
Different ones. Hello,
so
Shaman.
it smells good.
Oh, look, we got another mod in here. Hello, Shaman. Are you going to do mod things, or are
Hello.
you going to flirt with me for the entire stream? We'll find out. It's probably going to be the latter. Anyways, what is this we got here? Shaman, I will steal your bones. That's so nice. Anyways, but yes, these are different skeletons that can do various things, and yeah, that is our first SCP. Any questions about our beautiful skeleton people?
So do they just chill? Like, can they move, or do they just chill like that?
They cannot move. They are all
Oh,
inanimate and they are all not alive. They just have
oh,
these weird abilities. Uh,
they're just funky. That
yeah,
hell yeah.
and here's a little bit of I guess I don't know if it's a fun fact or it's just a fact, but when we sent Mobile Task Force Unit Omicron 3, which is codename Spooky Scary, by the way, we sent them in, which took a course of 13 hours to retrieve all 62 of the statues, and they recovered all of them, thankfully. However, they suffered two casualties,
Look,
three instances of severe burns, one instance of hypothermia, and one severed arm, and one of them got radiation poisoning. So, for not being alive,
that
they are fairly dangerous.
hell yeah.
All right,
Oops.
but we got our.
What are you doing when you see the bones and then you get radiation poisoning?
I don't even remember if I think that was the plutonium one. I know the plutonium one is the one that doesn't emit radiation for some reason. I don't know. That's kind of weird, but whatever. I think it was no, actually I think it was the plutonium one that does. Anyways, but that is our first SCP of the day. Any other questions about it? What about you, chat? Any questions about our beautiful skeleton people made of
Yeah,
different things?
the Bone Boys.
Bone Boys. That's a good band.
Hell yeah.
I will mod use. I will mod using my foot with Selkie. Oh, okay. Can they dance? I, I mean, you can make them dance if you want to. You can grab them by the and then make them dance or something like they're dolls or something. But some of them have bad effects like hypothermia and like really cold temperatures. Oh yeah, that's another one. I forgot to mention that one. That one's a pretty easy one to explain. One of them is like can be really cold, and one of them and can be very hot. Like this one, for example, which is SCP-2263-2, which is made of brass, zinc, copper, and other contaminants, and it fluctuates. It goes between different temperatures, between negative 270 degrees and 60,000 degrees. So yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty hot. No, but I got a question for you,
oh,
Salem. Will you? No. But anyways, you should know that answer by now, Shaman. Hello, hello, Toriente.
hello.
I'll call you
Hello.
JM. Y'all want a sweet tarts rope? Sweet tarts rope. What? Am I reading that right? Or
Of course.
I'll give me a rope. Anyways, Sam, should I have a real grenade? No.
Uh-oh.
Sam, wait, what? Something sound I mean, that is a matter of opinion. Anyways, shall we move on to the next SCP? Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Okay, Bone Boys. Bye bye. We go on
Bye, Bone
to our Next SCP is the bomb part. Wait, what?
Yay.
It has the bomb part. What do you mean the bomb part? Don't have a grenade. It's as simple as that. Don't have a grenade. Anyways, we have our next SCP. That's not it. Uh, this one. Alright, so I just grabbed this picture off of Google because. What's this? Hold on,
What
give me a
the
chat.
fuck?
Give me a moment, chat. Let's check it out. Hold on, I got a gotta do something. Hold on, give me a second. Uh, okay, my bad, it's just Papa Pierce texting me. Anyways, I guess nice guys always finish last. Nice guy, who are we talking about here, Shaman? I know you're not talking about yourself, Mr. I threaten Salem every day. Anyways, um, this is our okay. This is actually just a picture off of Google, but essentially this is what the SCP looks like.
A pregnancy test?
Yes, uh, it is indeed a pregnancy test of that exact same brand. It is an unused pregnancy test, and they were found in multiple CVSs or pharmacies and stuff like that. I almost just explained what it does. What do you think this SCP does?
It makes people pregnant.
Yes, but actually no.
Phantom pregnancy?
Go ahead,
Wait,
take your best guess.
uh, it makes people think they're pregnant, and then they never give birth.
Mm-hmm.
Or it
Like
could be a preg. We never know.
Selkie,
uh,
it is always positive, and everyone gets pregnant who uses it.
hell yeah.
No, no, no. But it does have to do with pregnancy. Obviously, it's a pregnancy test, but it's a little. It's not strange, but it's just kind of, it's abnormal, and it's probably our most tame one of today, which is saying something because this is about pregnancy. Um,
I
any further guesses, or is that your final guess?
I think does it uh I think my final guess is it makes people think they're pregnant and then they never give birth.
I see, I see, I see. And hello, Dark. Welcome into the chat. Welcome in.
Hello.
You knocked down a shelf at Walmart. That's nice. What do you mean you gave me consent? I did not give you anything, Sean. You have no proof of me giving you any form of consent, and you are delusional if you think that I have ever given you consent for anything. Anyways, that aside, you've been living in a cardboard box, spending every dollar at the liquor shop. Oh, okay, that's nice to know, Bing Bing. Okay. Uh, is that Viagra on the screen? No, that is not Viagra. As a matter of fact, that is the result after Viagra. That is actually a pregnancy test. Um, but anyways, lies, Salem lies. Shaman, do you want me to mute you?
Uh-oh.
Anyways, uh, I'm not actually gonna mute him. But anyways, now allow me to explain what this actually does. You're very close. Um, when you said it makes people pregnant, that's when you were close. Uh, but what it actually does is, and it works on people who are already pregnant.
Oh, does
Uh,
it get rid of the pregnancy? Oh
hmm?
no. Does it square the pregnancy so they get pregnant times 2?
She did it, chat. She got it right.
What the balls?
She got it right. I mean, it's not too hard to guess, but she got it right. So
Oh my god.
basically, SCP, good old, I forgot, I didn't even say the number of it. It is SCP 6857. Now, 6857 here is this type of pregnancy test. Any, uh, any pregnant individual who buys this will, or comes near it, a certain distance, will the SCP will begin to develop the zygote inside of them, and they will begin to split. They'll begin to split into two, basically creating twins. And
Ooh.
so long as it's developed properly, they will create an actual identical siblings. Is what it called it. Identical twins, essentially. And yeah, that's basically what it does. The way the Foundation found out about it is because there was a very strange amount of identical twins coming from a certain area in the U.S. and it was like, that's kind of weird. So we sent in the Mobile Task Force unit to go find. Yeah, we sent the Mobile Task Force unit to a friggin' CVS to pick out pregnancy tests. Imagine how that looked. But yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
But
The
yeah,
pregnancy
good
test.
guess. You did good on the guess. I mean, it took a little bit of a hint, but still went good. any
Yippee.
any questions about our this?
Yeah, wait, I agree with Shaman. Does it work on dudes?
Shaman? Where does it say that? Let me see. Where did Shaman say that?
Can male get
Can
pregnant
we
too?
get pregnant too? No! You have to already be pregnant.
Aww.
Why all?
Now,
Why did you say depends, Dark? I know, no, Dark, wait, I'm getting Game Boy color. Nice. To eliminate Shaman, wait, what? I saw a guy robbing a Dunkin' Donuts and he crashed his car into a phone pole. Oh, I hope the pole's okay. Anyways, no, I hope they're all okay. But anyways, wait, what? I was gonna say I wish I could use it on New Zealand. Maybe Shaman needs some listening lessons. Anyways, they say man can't get pregnant, but I say they aren't trying hard enough.
I agree with that, Selkie. Hell yeah.
Oh
If you
my
try
gosh.
hard enough, if you try hard enough,
This is
yeah.
this is why Selkie and Shaman are always on the voice crack, always on the same page of trying to get me pregnant for whatever reason. But
Hell yeah.
why are you on the same page too? Why is everyone on the same page?
Get
Because it's a
to
challenge?
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Wait, hold on.
What do you mean so mean, Shaman? She has said, she barely said anything to say anything to you. I just hear, I am very sorry, Bing Bing. Okay, any other questions? Sharky, chat?
Uh, not on my end.
Not on your end? You're still upset, Shaman? Well, that's okay, you can stay upset. Anyways,
Aw.
uh, you have avocado? Nice, I like avocado. Y'all just eat avocados like an apple?
I don't eat avocado.
Avocado is good, but not everyone likes it because some people don't like the taste. It tastes good, and I like it.
The taste is okay if it's like in guacamole or in like avocado toast or something.
That's
If it's like
understandable.
seasoned,
Oh,
but like it's
I wouldn't eat avocado just like that. I have to eat it with something.
yeah, it has to be like with like guacamole or something.
I love guacamole.
Oh,
You eat
oh,
cow?
oh,
I like beef too. Anyways,
yum.
all right, we shall move on to our. What is this? You rizzed a skinwalker on an accident today. Nice. What did they say? All right, we will say goodbye to the pregnancy test. Potentially,
Bye,
thankfully,
pregnancy.
thankfully, we will not be needing that for me. Um, where's our shaman? Where did you put two asterisks? Anyways, next SCP. Now this one's going to be very fun for Sharky because voila, we have our next SCP right here. This beautiful
Oh my gosh,
great
my
white
brother.
Sharky.
Oh, okay.
Alright, take a guess. What do you think this SCP does?
uh, let's see.
Shark from Jaws. Baby Shark. Sharky's dad.
My father, everyone.
Father. No,
Uh,
I am your father.
Okay, wait, I'm trying to think. Does does it have to do with him? Does it have to do with the hold on. Shark eating things? Does it eat things?
I mean, it's a shark, so yes, it does eat.
Okay. Uh hmm. Is it a shark that is it a great white shark that has legs? I know there's a song about sharks with legs on the internet, and that's what it's making me think of. Uh
I will say this. I was not expecting this when I read it. I was like, wait, that's
can
what
it
it
talk?
does? It's not
Can it talk?
dangerous. It's just like, what the heck? It made me want to laugh.
Does it does is it sentient? Does it like know? Does it have its own thoughts? Does it have the human? Sorry. Does it have the human understanding of like a normal person?
Mm, that is a good question, based off of what, because I know what it does. So going off of what I know and your question, I think we can't have conversations with it. I will say that there is no conversation potential between a human and this shark.
Okay. Like it's not one of those like it's not like the one of those dogs that has the buttons that's like pressing the buttons, right?
No,
That's me on a daily basis. I'm just pressing the buttons,
Sharky's
but
not actually here. She's actually just pressing a bunch of buttons.
I'm just pressing a bunch of buttons
It's
in the
a
middle of nowhere.
it's a Reggie shark. What Reggie? What's a Reggie shark?
I think it's a genre of music. Uh, I don't. Shark. The shark. Let's see. Uh, does it? Can it? Does it? Does it? Does Does something? Does it have something to do with like with um? I'm trying to think. My brain's not working.
Sharky.exe is stopped working.
Shoot. Is it the shark from Finding Nemo? That's a guess. Not my final one. No? Okay, wait.
Hello.
Uh is this the one oh, is this the one shark that like oh wait, no, this is an actual case. There was a shark that like vomited an arm in I think in Australia. I don't I don't know. Uh it's just a shark,
It's a
right? It
shark.
has to be.
It's a shark.
It's a shark that's somewhat sentient, I think.
I'm sorry. I'm just reading. I'm reading some of the article because it does have some of the sharks. Because the shark can talk. I'll put it that way.
What the fuck? Is it a telepathic shark?
No.
Shit. Does does it know how to use a keyboard to type? Does it have opposable thumbs?
Nope. It can talk. That's
What the? Okay, wait. Can it talk but only in a different language?
no.
Um, I don't. Okay, so it can talk, but it's not telepathic.
You got
It
rizzed up
doesn't know
by a shark.
a different
That's nice.
language. And
Sharky's brain is full melon now.
what the balls? Okay, so uh, does it? So it can wait. So it can talk. This is like a riddle. Hold on. Can it? Does it? And it doesn't have opposable thumbs. So let's
Nope.
see. It's a shark and it can talk. Is it? Wait. Hmm. I'm lost. I'm so confused.
Would you like to
Uh,
throw in the towel?
yes, please. Please.
Okay.
I think how ridiculous this is.
Don't worry about it. This is quite the SCP, and I didn't expect. I don't expect anybody to guess. Maybe somebody would guess it just out of memes. But is it the shark from the shark in Finding Nemo? No, Long Before Time. Okay, this is SCP-4499, which the code name is yes only 4499.
What
It's
the fuck?
essentially a shark that advertises SCPs.
What the balls?
The shark can speak. It can talk to anybody, but it cannot have a conversation with anybody. We have tried talking to it before. It just tries to advertise SCPs, and it advertises SCPs that we know about. For example, something from Wondertainment, something from a different group of interest. But it's basically what it does. It advertises
So,
SCPs as products, and a lot of
so
the
it's
times,
just an SCP salesman.
yes, exactly. An SCP salesman is this shark.
Oh my god.
And what I was reading before, what made me laugh, is I was reading the sales pitches, and I was reading it like to the first bit, but that's about it. I'm going to read a couple of them here. This one is the advertised product is SCP-3521, which is Dado's forced banana equivalent dosed pills. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean, but whatever. It's Shark Tank. There you go. There you go. It's Shark Tank. That's a good way to put it.
Oh my
All right.
god.
I'm going to read what SCP-4499 tried to advertise to us. Don't you just hate it when you're trying to smuggle plutonium across the border to start a nuclear war, only for those stick-in-the-mud customs officers to confiscate it and imprison you for life? Well, fret no more, because Dado has the solution for you! Introducing the forced banana equivalent dose pills by Dado. A mouthful to say, but a stomachful to ingest. How many kilograms of bananas do you think one pill can generate? Not 3, not 6. Folks, I'm here today to tell you popping just one of these pills will give you 9 million kilograms of bananas. That's more than twice the radiation per hour of the Fukushima reactor. Now for you viewers at home, we have a special TV offer. The first 30 viewers to call the number on your screen will receive not 1, but 2 containers of Dado's banana banana pills for the price of 1. Plus, all orders within the next 60 minutes will receive free postage. But hurry, supplies are limited, so call now, and we guarantee you'll learn to trust Dado.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
uh,
Oh my
Beautiful, is it
god.
not?
Beautiful, stunning, show stopping. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, 15 pounds of depleted uranium. That's so nice, Dark. I read that one. Now I'm curious about this next one because it's about Wonder. Okay, so this one is about Dr. Wondertainment's Little Mister series. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be going on, but this is what it had to say. Oh, I know what the. I think I know what this is about. Wait, what is that? Okay, never
Oh,
mind. Have you ever looked at your friend's anomalous object collections and thought, boy, I wish mine was that impressive? Well, fret no more, friends, because I'm here today to introduce to you the highly impressive, highly collectible Little Mister series by Dr. Wondertainment, featuring 20 unique anomalous humanoids that you're guaranteed to be the envy of the whole town. Each order includes 1 random Little Mister plus a free collectible Little Mister checklist that will automatically tick itself off for every Little Mister you get. Find amazing anomalies, including Mr. Lie. You won't believe the stuff this guy comes up with. Mr. Mad. We guarantee he'll be the friend you only ever imagined. Mr. Stripes. If Facebook thinks they have your data ready for sale, they've got another thing coming. As always, these products are in limited supply, so be sure to call the number on your screen now and don't miss out. Disclaimer. I'm laughing
oh
to the
my
name
god.
that it just gave.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer: Advertised Shark and Advertised Shark Party Limited are not responsible for the disappearance and/or delivery failure of Mr. Lost.
Oh yeah.
And that is our beautiful SCP. This is our beautiful Oh my gosh, SCP-4499. It's a salesman shark.
Very beautiful. I would
Absolutely love
100% buy stuff from him.
it. um, the shark is single, by the way. Anyways,
Oh yeah, I have
uh,
a chance.
you have a chance. Okay, I think, I think it is time we move on to the next. Oh wait. Anybody have questions? That's right. You have any questions about this, Sharky?
What type of shark is it?
It's a great
Is
white.
it just a, it's a gray one? Okay.
It's a beautiful great
I
white.
have no, it's not my
That's
father.
that's your test
Yes.
shark. Wait. Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun, 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 dun. Sweet
can the,
home Alabama.
I sure hope the shark can't get pregnant.
What shaman? What the heck?
I mean, if it got pregnant, hypothetically, that could. I don't know what I'm saying. Because sharks don't get pregnant technically. I mean, they do, but they lay eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask how. Don't ask why I know this.
She's a shark.
That and I for lore reasons I had to look it up. I had to look up shark babies are made. They're not made, but you know.
Wait, what shaman? What is it with you and getting stuff pregnant? That's common shark knowledge. Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, eggs.
Jeez. Uh, the other reason is Sharky has what's the word? Un unsupervised internet time.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
I get 2 hours of unsupervised internet time as a treat.
uh, what do you think? Okay, anyways, we're gonna say goodbye to
Oh
the
no,
shark. Any other questions before we say goodbye to the shark?
huh? Oh, to the advertising one. I thought you meant me.
No.
Say goodbye to the
Wrong
shark
shark. Uh, the
one.
O5 council is just looking at me right now. Why'd you bring that shark girl in here? I'm talking to her. Chill out. Anyways,
Yeah.
she's not a threat, I think. But yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not afraid yet.
Would you just say Mango? That's almost the size of Vaporeon. Vaporeon is 3-3. What? The
Oh,
heck?
Vaporeon. That's the water Pokemon, right?
Yeah. Hey, Sharky, have you heard the Vaporeon copy pasta?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I have.
Unfortunately.
Uh,
How does
oh
Sharky
god.
breathe? How does Sharky breathe? Sharky breathes with lungs.
Yeah, I have, um,
Mhm.
yes. I,
She
yes. I have,
goes.
I have gills
Mhm.
and lungs. It's
It
very
is
weird.
confirmed Sharky has gills.
I got gills.
Mhm. Sharky is half shark and half human. Yeah, there you go. See?
Yeah.
Alright. We are saying bye to the door to door salesman advertisement shark. Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye bye. Okay. Now, okay. I have to talk about a little warning about this next one. Not really a warning, but it's just we're going from 0 to 100.
Uh-oh.
We just talked about the very first one, which was I already forgot what it was, but we
The
talked
bones.
about what?
The
Oh
skeletons.
yeah, the skeleton. We talked about a bunch of skeletons who have these weird powers but they don't live. They're not alive. And then we talked about a pregnancy test that makes people have twins if they're already pregnant. And then we just talked about a shark that does advertisements of SCPs, an SCP salesman,
Yeah.
sales shark. Uh, we're going from this is not so bad to what the and so yeah, we're gonna dive into this next one. It's gonna look fairly normal when I pull it up.
Okay.
I just realized how small it is. Let me make it bigger. Okay, let me just make it a little bigger.
What the balls?
There we go. I don't know why it's
Oh,
that color.
peanuts.
watermelon
Wait,
seeds. But yes.
you really found the pure elements of. Oh my god. Okay. Uh.
this this is the one that I'm like, huh? For those watching and for those who watched the last Containment Cast, just a little note. This one is about almost on the same level as the milk SCP. No, it's not a fetish. Okay.
The milk?
The milk SCP from the last one. So just a quick rundown. The milk SCP, if you drink it, it makes you. Well, I don't even know if I want to explain it.
So, oh,
Makes
it
you
makes.
lactate. Um, anyways, it's not as weird as that, but it's still
Okay,
disturbing. But yeah,
let's see.
we
Does
have
it, like.
watermelon seeds here. By the way, this is also off of Google, so this is not actually what the SCP looks like. This is just what I think it looks like. I just found these off of Google. But yeah.
Does it turn you into a watermelon shark? I'm kidding. Oh
Good
my god,
answer,
this
good
is how
question, but
I
no.
ate, I ate one of these and I got turned into this. Ah, I'm kidding.
This is
Hmm,
SCP-3552, by the way. So yeah, that's just a
does it
little.
really change your body? Or
Kinda.
does it make you smarter?
Definitely not.
Does
Well,
it kill you?
oh, that's a good question. I actually that wasn't in the article as far as I read, but I don't know.
Oh, hmm. So watermelon seeds. Is it like? Cause I know the apple seeds have cyanide in them. So
Will it make
let's
Salem
see.
melons grow? What are you, shaman? Oh, jeez.
Shaman's asking the real questions here. Let's see. Does it? Hmm. So does it maybe make? Does it maybe make you hallucinate?
No.
Uh,
I'm
is
actually
it?
gonna
Oh,
guess it.
does it? Does it? Uh, hmm. Does it turn you into a watermelon physically?
No, it does not. But
Oh.
I will say, Bing Bing, or not Bing Bing, Mango, you are somewhat close.
Huh. Does
Not
the
the pooping out a watermelon tree. Not that. That's not the close part. That is far from it. But the other thing you said.
Does it turn your head into a watermelon?
Nope.
Oh, oh my god, wait, is it kind of like the Amori thing where you physically look human but then you like are physically watermelon?
Wait, what again?
Like so in Amori the game like there's this one oh this is spoilers. So basically a character gets turned like you kill a character and it gets turned into a watermelon.
Oh,
Fuck.
interesting.
I don't know. That's my guess. You get turned into a watermelon when you die.
I see, I see. Okay. Well, and okay. So Mango was very close when he said when you eat the seeds, something grows inside you. The watermelon goes inside you. You know the old, what was it? The little superstition or whatever that, oh, don't eat watermelon seeds because it's gonna grow in your stomach.
I didn't listen, and now look what happened to me.
Well, essentially, I guess we can probably okay. So we're gonna get back on the topic of pregnancy.
Oh
Okay.
my god, it makes you pregnant! Pregnant again!
Okay, so this is what it does. This is this is gonna be very interesting. So this is SCP-3552. The code name: Never swallow a melon seed. These are seeds. They're not normal melon seeds. They look like normal melon seeds, but when you eat them, oh, that's the fun part. And by fun, I mean not fun at all. When you eat them, they will actually create and form tumors inside of your stomach lining. And
Oh,
the tumors will be in the stomach and they will cause the person severe pain as well as vomiting and stuff like that. We took some CT scans of people who consumed this SCP before, and yes, there are tumors inside. However, it doesn't end there.
oh no.
Um, the tumors can then begin to grow fetuses inside of them.
Oh my god, watermelon pregnancy.
Basically,
Watermelon baby.
inside of the feet, there's several tumors, like multiple throughout the stomach lining, and inside of each one grows a fetus of a humanoid-like creature that is watermelon-like. From my understanding, it's watermelon-like, and that's how Sharky was born. But
Yeah, I'm I was the result of a watermelon pregnancy, guys. Wink wink.
Shaman, it's not as simple as you. It's not that simple. These things are can be friggin' deadly. I'm pretty sure these things can be friggin' deadly. This is literally a tumors inside of your friggin' stomach. Why would you want that? What is it? We have the sail shark, the watermelon seeds.
When
Oh,
a
oh
sales
yeah.
shark and a watermelon seed love each other very, very much.
Oh no, no, no. But yes, once they and yes, they will begin to grow and they will detach themselves from the tumor once they are large enough. And you can imagine. And we've come with the whole idea that, or not the idea, but the assumption that this is very, very, very painful when it happens. And we have dissected these baby-like creatures, and inside of them are more of these seeds. So yeah,
Oh
that's
my
very
goodness.
interesting. So it's like a never-ending darn cycle.
Infinite seed pregnancy.
Infinite seed hack. I'm farming the seeds, bro. Oh no, no, no.
This is
But
how we
yeah.
get multiple sharkies in the universe. Just feed them all to the salesman shark and then bam! My origin story.
Oh, Bing Bing, I'm sorry to hear that. Need these in Minecraft, bruh. Feeding the chickens. Oh boy.
Gotta make Salem pregnant. I'm
Okay,
reading
that's
what Shaman said.
oh jeez. Why is everything about pregnancy? I don't know. In all fairness, I don't know who brought up the pregnancy thing when we talked about the shark. That had nothing to do with pregnancy.
Uh,
who, who brought that up?
no.
Oh, Shaman brought that up because he asked if it can get pregnant
The
for some reason.
I mean, maybe it can.
Maybe it can. I don't know.
No.
Maybe it's a female shark. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
Anyways,
maybe it's Shark Mama.
shark mama. Dang, Shaman, so
Shark
you can't ask anymore. Okay. Well, any questions, Sharky, about these seeds?
uh, no, not that I have any
Neither.
questions.
Do they taste good with the milk? I don't know. What happens if you plant them and then water them? That's probably my only
I,
question. What happens if you plant them and water them?
oh,
That's probably my only
I wonder if
question.
I could eat them. I wonder what would happen.
Hmm.
It would just be watermelon central over here.
Wait, what did you say? Is, I'm going to put a virus into Shaman's computer and just goes in the bruh. What is it? Okay. Okay.
Wait, can you eat the watermelons that grow out of the seeds, or is it every part of the watermelon will get you pregnant?
I don't know actually, now that I think about it, because I don't even know if they actually grow watermelons or not.
Oh,
Hmm. Thank you,
okay.
whoever is removing those messages. We do not need Dark telling people's ages. Uh, but yes. I don't know if they actually grow anything, but I wonder if they do, would that be the case?
Maybe.
But yeah.
Maybe we'll find new
Chat.
maybe
Any
maybe
questions
this
about our
will build
seeds?
my lore.
Any
Oh
questions
yeah.
about the beautiful seeds that we have going on here? We can't have that. Exactly, we can't have that. No way. No exposing ages here unless they're okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're going to move on now to probably the biggest SCP of the five that I picked out. Biggest because it's the one that I know the most, and biggest because it like physically is the biggest one out of all the ones I showed so far.
Oh.
Um, I just okay. We are now going to say goodbye to the seeds. Thankfully,
Bye,
now we move
seeds.
on to the last one of the last SCP that I will do. Okay, this next one is going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to tell you what it is because the picture doesn't really show it that well. I will tell you what it is, but I won't tell you what it does just yet. You're going to guess what it is. This is an image taken from inside of SCP 1678. 1678 is a replica city of London during the Victorian
Oh.
era. It is underground, literally under London. As per the what's it called? No, it's not another pregnant SCP. What are you talking about? It's a city.
Oh, wait, this is the one this is the what is this is what's I'm trying to remember the name. Unlondon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know what it does, but I remember the name.
Because I told you
But
earlier.
yeah.
Because I asked you, do you know on London? And it's like, I don't think so.
Oh,
Good.
it sounds familiar, is all I'm gonna say, but I'm
Okay,
gonna be
okay.
honest. My FCP phase was in like when I was a tiny child, so I don't remember anything.
That's fair.
But
This is
hmm,
also a fairly old SCP, so it makes sense for it to be
yeah.
recognizable to many, even those who haven't seen SCP in a while.
Is it kind of like the French catacombs, but London?
French Catacomb Boiler.
Like
Um,
the catacombs in France with all the
I'm just
you
realizing.
know.
I'm just now realizing my Twitter post never went through
Oh no.
about me being live. Thanks, Twitter.
Well,
Thank you so much, Twitter.
SMH Twitter
SMH.
thing.
Oh no, wait. I think it did. Okay, it did post. Never mind. I was very wrong.
Twitter's been
Buddy.
breaking lately. I saw I had two DMs. I kept trying to open them, and I thought that it was just breaking, and then I never. And then I realized someone actually DM'd me for a collab, and I had forgotten. It's until like 2 hours later. It was so crazy.
Oh,
But okay, let's see. Does it have something to? Does this SCP have something to do with Jack the Ripper?
no.
Okay. Hmm. Let
It's a
me think.
Victorian London. Yeah, I just said the shaman.
Victorian London.
Yeah, it's basically it's London built under all the way under London. It's exact replica of it. Um, the city itself is not the anomalous thing. It's the things that live inside of it.
Zombies.
Fairly close. Fairly close.
Is it? Okay, wait, hold on. So, could it perhaps, hmm, is it perhaps because this is, I feel like I read something about, like, maybe it's like a city that was supposed to be, like, in case there was nuclear war, maybe? And then, Uh, trying to think. Was there like the plague?
Potentially.
Okay, zombie plague. Zombie plague in London. Shit. Oops. Shoot. Um, okay, so nuclear, uh, shelter basically of Victorian London with zombies in it, and, uh, I don't know. Oh, wait, no, trying to think. Oh,
Ignore the people on the highway.
I thought that was the plane. I was like, what the heck? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I think my final guess is just, oh, nuclear bomb shelter London that's inhabited by zombies.
That's a fair
That's
guess.
me.
That's a fair guess. This image is taken inside of SCP 1678. 1678 is an exact replica of London built all the way under London, which is why it's titled Un-London. It's essentially a city that was built through unknown means created by an unknown person. The idea, we're not entirely sure what it was created for, but our main hypothesis, if you will, of why it was created was potentially in the event of an XK class event. Basically, something that was going to be end of the world or some kind of disaster in the world. That they would take the people here from London, take the people here, and so they can live underground. To continue living life. But there's many things wrong with this. Inside of this replica of London, first of all, it's an exact replica of Victorian London, so it's a little different than regular London from above. Another thing is these homes, you just cannot live in them. From what I've read in the article before, they are uninhabitable. There are several rusty pipes throughout the buildings, and there's no actual places to genuinely live. Just buildings with shells and shells of buildings and stuff like that. It's hard to live in, basically. There are four types of anomalies. There are bobbies, which are basically the police, which is why I said close when you said zombies, because they're basically old dead prisoners who were turned into police officers. And
Oh,
the next thing was, I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, birds. Crows are, I can't remember what type of bird, but it's birds with cameras for heads. They're essentially the security. And
skibbity toilet. Like the camera heads. You don't know?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I didn't think about it until you said it. And so that's okay. 1678A is the bobbies, which is the police. They are very hostile, and they don't like people, as far as we know. 1678B is the birds, the camerahead birds. 1678C is actually bowls of food, some type of nutrients or whatever. And I can't remember what the food does to you, but it's also anomalous and it's not good for digestion. It's not good for eating. It's very dangerous. And 1678D are basically homeless people, homeless women, who just lay on the sides of the streets begging for food. And
Oh,
but yeah, that's SCP-1678. There is one thing that we noticed about SCP-1678, and it's audio recordings entering on London and going throughout the city. There are these odd audio recordings of somebody we don't know. We don't know their name or who they are. We just know that they are potentially the person who made Un-London. And, well, we don't know if they're alive, but we believe they live in. I can't remember what the place was called, but they live somewhere in London, and we're trying to find them. Potentially in the Capitol buildings area. But yeah.
oh, hell yeah.
Sharky, you're getting thrown into a volcano now.
Why? What have I done?
I think
What
it's because
does
you
it
mentioned. I
get
think it's because you mentioned Skibbity Toilet.
I've mentioned worse. I mentioned Italian brain rot on a daily basis, y'all. I
Oh, baby shark.
Yeah, baby shark.
You didn't answer the
Uh,
question? What question? What question are you talking about? Did you ask me a question?
huh?
You asked me a question? I didn't see it.
Hmm.
You didn't answer my question. What question? You didn't ask. You didn't ask me. We love Italian
Yeah,
brain rot.
I love Italian brain rot. Berber patapim. And then ballerina cappuccina me me me.
I only
Uh,
heard about that one recently. Do people
tun
get?
tun
Oh my
tun tun
gosh,
tun
shaman.
tun.
Okay.
Uh, Bombo, not that one. Bonica. I don't know it's that one, but there's one. The frog tire. Bananini chimpanzini. That one. Uh, Brie Brie Bicus Dicus. And, shit. I'm trying to think. Oh, Leary, Lively, La. Chimpanini Beninini. Yes.
There you go. Close enough. I
That's,
think that was close.
that's that.
I don't think I've heard the actual thing, so I don't know if you were close or not. But Mango would
I,
know because he's been the one putting it in there.
yeah. Bombardillo, Crocodilo, and then there's Trippy Truppy, not the cat shrimp, but the big fish guy. I know the
Oh.
lore, y'all. And then I already said Berber Petabeam. Uh, yeah. Learn the about Sharky Core.
Okay, that was. Oh, any questions about this SCP that don't involve pregnancy, Shaman? Any
Wait,
questions, Sharky?
so by shells, you mean it's just like an empty, like it's just like empty wall, like empty space behind the doors,
Basically,
or
you go in and
oh,
it's just pipes and rusty pipes and stuff. There's no furniture or anything like that. It's just basically
shocking.
a room.
It's just a room.
It's
Just
like
a
it's
room.
like it's like when you download a new Minecraft map and they build everything. Oh, this looks so nice, and you go inside and there's nothing.
Wait, so how do you get to it? Is it like do you like go do you go somewhere to it? Do
You
you
mean? Oh wait, how do you enter it?
how you enter on London? Is it like an elevator?
You know what? Now that you mention it, I don't actually remember what it was. I think there was some form of passageway or stairs that led down into it. I can't remember
Oh,
what it was, but there was a way down in there, which is how we found it in the first place. But yes, there is a way in there,
weird.
and I think it was something like that. Okay, I'm getting bug bites. What is biting me?
Uh-oh. It's me. Uh-oh.
That
Don't
one
don't
hurt.
worry. I'm sorry. It's just it's me just gnawing on you. Gnawing, 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 gnawing. It's like yeah,
It's me and Sharky biting you.
it's
What?
okay. I know on my friends. Like little. It's like you get it's like when you give a when you give a dog like a stick and it just like hold like it does like the thing with okay I don't know how to explain this, but yeah,
Sharky explaining things is
it's just a whole bunch of misconstrued thoughts and brainworms, and it
strung
never gets to
together.
the actual point. And then I just go on five different tangents. But yeah,
Okay. Okay, I think that's everything we can do. Any more questions?
that was on my end, but yeah.
Okie
Yippee.
doke. Alright, we're going to close that one off. And we're going to now go over all five of them again, but we're going to do a different question now. So, just for some context, I can't remember the name of the number of the SCP, but do you know about the group of interest, the Global Occult Coalition?
No.
Okay, the Global Occult Coalition, or the GOC, is a group of interest basically run by the United Nations, and their goal is to destroy every SCP that they can find. And though that sounds like a good thing in some cases, it can be a bad thing in others. For example, there was a chair SCP that an SCP that was literally just a chair, a sentient chair. It didn't move, but it was a sentient chair. And bear with me here. It liked it. It enjoyed it when people were sitting on it. From my knowledge, that's exactly what the SCP was. It was a chair that liked being sat on. So the average anime fan, basically, or average VTuber fan, Quagmire chair. But yes. So that's what the chair was, and eventually the GOC got a hold of the chair, and because their goal is to destroy. Shaman, did you not learn your lesson?
Oh my god.
Pregnancy chair, really? Okay. Okay. Anyways, so the global occult coalition got a hold of the chair, and their goal is to destroy every SCP they find. Doesn't matter how useful or gentle or innocent or dangerous the SCP is, they will destroy every single one they find. This includes even the chair. Well, they threw the chair into a wood chipper and turned it into a bunch of sawdust, essentially. And they thought, job well done, we destroyed the SCP. Very wrong, you actually made it worse. The SCP
Oh
went
no.
from being a safe class SCP, meaning easy to contain, to, if I remember correctly, it is now Keter class, and which is very difficult to contain. The SCP is no longer a chair, it is now a pile of sawdust. Sawdust that will appear in the nearest person's lungs to choke them to death.
Oh fuck.
So, yeah. Sometimes destroying an SCP is not the way to go, because it could make it
Uh,
far worse than what it is already.
that poor chick. He just wanted to be sat on.
Mm-hmm. And there
What
was
the
another one that was
fuck?
also very. This one was very sad. It's if I remember correctly, the name of the SCP was Love Boats. It was two
Hmm.
tugboats that were in love with each other for whatever reason, and that they would sail the seas like beside each other in love. That's all they would do, and they were sentient boats. Well, the Global Occult Coalition said, I don't like it, and they just literally destroyed one of the boats, causing the
Oh
other
no.
boat to get pissed off, and now it is an SCP that deliberately crashes into other boats, sinking them instantly.
He's getting revenge. Oh,
Exactly.
that's
It
so
basically
cute.
is what that means. It's basically what that was. Okay. But the reason why I bring this up is because we're going to go over these 5 SCPs that I picked, and we're going to take a guess as to what do we think would happen to them if we try to destroy them. So let's go back to our very first friend here, good old Bones over here.
Yay,
We
Mr.
got the Bone Boy. We
Mr.
got the
Boner.
multiple
Oh,
skeletons. Now, if the
okay.
Global Cold Coalition were to find these guys and destroy them, what do we think would happen to that? How much worse or how much better would the SCP become?
Let's. So depending on depending on the material, I assume that. Oh, sorry. I assume that maybe. I'm not sure. Wait. Maybe it'll. Uh. Sorry, guy. Um.
Mhm.
Okay. Will it explode?
Potentially.
Oh.
Could. Now, I have no answer, by the way. There's no right answer.
Okay. I
So
feel
it's
like.
just, it's all purely, maybe this,
I
maybe that,
feel
that type of stuff.
maybe maybe it'll just be piles of whatever the materials. Now for the radioactive one, I don't know. Maybe the radioactive one that'll just cause World War III. We'll never know.
Maybe it'll create what's it called? Um, what's it called? An
A
explosion
nuclear meltdown.
or a meltdown,
Yeah,
potentially. Kind of like,
cause like
when you split atoms.
yeah, cause
It
depending, cause like
could.
Depending on how radioactive it is and like how the radiation is contained, it
Mhm.
could just be another Chernobyl. We'll never know.
It could potentially. It could probably
Yeah.
because that one with the radiation. Apparently, it's all kept within that skeleton alone. My other arm's acting up. Ignore that. But essentially, I would assume if it was destroyed, it would no longer be contained within the skeleton. It would be out and about,
Yeah.
kind of like what you said with Chernobyl. It could
Oh yeah.
potentially cause some big catastrophic event, for all we know.
Yeah. If it's
Mhm.
it would
All
probably
right.
yeah. That's yeah.
Now let's see the next one. We have. Oh right, the pregnancy test.
Um.
I don't know what would happen if we destroyed the pregnancy tests, but what do we think would happen?
I think maybe in a very catastrophic cat. Hmm. To destroy it, let's see. Everyone in the world gets pregnant.
You know that actually wouldn't be a guess, a bad guess, because if you so anybody who is pregnant already around this thing can end up having twins. What if it's destroyed and now instead of
Everyone
that
has triplets.
everybody around it gets pregnant?
Or or all of
Oh,
everyone.
oh, or instead of just splitting once, it starts to split like infinitely.
Like, oh my god, like it's like Octomom. So much. Hell yeah, quadruple pregnancy. It's like the one game where it's like the laser eyes, and it's like, wait, no. I'm trying to think of the. It's like a meme, and there's like text on the bottom that says "Get pregnant." Wait, hold on. Get pregnant meme. Get pregnant
Get
meme.
pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant.
Yeah, that one. Get pregnant. Get pregnant. Get pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
Clap 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 clap.
Oh
Get
my
pregnant.
gosh. Okay, we're moving on.
I
Okay.
can't help myself. I died.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just didn't expect to actually say it. Okay. We
I'm
have the
sorry.
shark.
Yay!
What would
My
happen
father.
if if the shark were to be destroyed? To kill the shark, what would happen?
What I think would happen is maybe another animal somewhere in the world would step up and become the salesman instead.
Just takes the torch. I'll do this for you.
It's just it's just some random animal in the wilderness but gains
Uh,
sentience and the media is like, hey, you know what's fun? London. On London. You know
I
what's
feel
even
like
fun?
if it was to advertise London, it would advertise it as like a vacation place.
Yeah, like Disney World? Nah, on London is where it's at, homies.
What's that? You want to go to a beautiful place in California
True.
and or Florida where you can meet Mickey Mouse and other fantasy creatures? Nah, I want to go underground to a city, to an underground city where all the
No,
police try to beat you up.
yeah. You want to go to Florida? Wrong. We're going to London, baby. The place where, I don't know, tea and crumpets.
Teen
Like,
crumpets.
or like, cause like if a killer whale, like, if a killer whale eats the shark, maybe then the killer whales will
Maybe.
become the advertisements.
That's a good way to put it. I didn't think about that. If it's eaten, then it could become. Then the thing it eats, it could become the thing, the salesman.
Yeah, it's like
Or
yeah, it's like a
what if it's killed and it's the ghost of the shark is advertising in everybody's minds?
oh my god, telepathic
Flying ghost shark.
flying ghost shark.
Okay, I think we've. Hello, trash kitty. Hello, trash kitty. Welcome
Hello.
in. we are currently going over a few SCPs. We already went over what each SCP does. Now we're going over what would happen if the SCP was terminated for whatever reason. So now we're going to move on to that's Sharky. I accidentally deleted Sharky. Wrong shark. I removed the wrong shark. Okay, here we go. Shaman, what is with you and pregnancy? I'm very sorry, Trash Kitty, for Shaman's behavior. Anyways, we got the seeds. What would happen? Okay, so I guess what would happen if these seeds were burned or destroyed or whatever?
Uh, hmm. Let's see. Would I? Oh my god, it's like the me as a baby meme
Sharky as a
on
baby.
TikTok that was popular. It would. Okay, if if the seeds were destroyed, what I'm thinking is, because I know there's plant spores. I don't know if that works with this, but perhaps contamination
It's a little
could
hard to
lead
hear.
to.
I'm sorry about that, Trash Kitty. I
Oh,
don't know what to
I.
do. I mean, everybody else's
Oh,
audio seems to be. My audio is fine, everybody, right? Shaman, Bing Bing.
is it? Wait, hold on. Let me turn the audio on my side and see.
Mm-hmm. Everything fine, everything good and dandy. It's not too low, not too low, not too high. Everything's good. Good. Bing Bing said he's good.
Yeah, on my end it's good too.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, Trash Kitty.
Oh no.
I think the audio issue might be on your end. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't know if you could hear me. If you hear me saying that. Oh, okay. Okay, you did hear me. Okay. Um, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you on that, but I honestly don't know what I could do because everybody else seems to hear it fine. You can hear me? Okay, awesome. Well, I'm glad you
Yippee!
can at least hear. You can hear me talking. You can hear Sharky too. I
Yeah,
didn't even ask
listen
if Sharky's
where
audio is good. I just kind of went with it. Okay.
I don't know. I might be a little bit quiet because I have to I have to be quiet because my family's sleeping.
That's fair. Don't worry. We are almost done anyways. So, in terms of destroying the seeds, what do we think?
Put them in a blender and then chug it and see what happens.
I feel like the same thing would happen, but I'm not too sure. Oh,
Probably.
maybe if they're broken in half. Maybe what happens if you just eat half of a seed?
I don't think you can bite into a watermelon seed. I don't. Wait, what is inside a watermelon seed?
I don't know.
Is it like a sunflower seed? Is
I'm not sure.
inside a watermelon seed? Oh, there's a diagram.
What happened?
Uh,
Hey Toby, welcome in.
embryo, seed coat, endosperm, cotyledons. Oh,
Oh,
there's a watermelon seed diagram.
oh,
Hell yeah. Maybe if you only eat the shell of the watermelon seed or the seed coat, it will not have the effect.
potentially.
Yeah.
Maybe if we just I feel like honestly I feel like if you were to destroy the seeds, nothing would happen
Yeah, but like
because it's just a
maybe,
seed. I don't know.
maybe, maybe
Maybe
it
if you
can
just maybe whoever destroys the seed will get a worse
pollen pig.
effect. I don't know. That's the only thing I think of. Maybe if the
Hmm.
seed was destroyed, anybody nearby or the person destroying it would get the effect as of eating it. But
Oh yeah.
maybe. Okay, there's that one. Now this one. If we were to get on London and just demolish the entire city, what do we think will potentially happen? Well, first of all, I think since it's under London, I feel like it might cave in.
Oh yeah.
But come to think of it,
Sinkholes and also
ooh,
maybe the
sinkholes
guy who made Un London will make another Un place. Like maybe Un
under
Australia.
maybe another undercity under New
Yeah.
York. like Paris, or maybe some other
like
place in the
on
UK.
Paris or like on Glasgow in Ireland. Oh my god, Undertale!
Undertale, Undertale. Ooh.
Like, or just, I don't know, what's the worst place to live in? Britain. Fuck. Trying to think. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Potentially,
But yeah.
I'm not sure.
Um,
Anomalously, I don't know what would happen. Maybe Jack the
the,
Ripper would
the,
solve the unlondon problem.
the camera birds would be homeless.
The camera
What
birds are
about the bobbies? The
gone.
bobbies,
Juice to atoms.
Rest in peace, bobbies. He would have loved on London.
The bobbies are just gone too. They're just. I wonder if the bobbies can die. I feel like they can.
Hopefully. Oh,
But I think we can wrap it up with that one. I'm not entirely sure what will happen to it. I think the best I could think we could think of is potentially caving in and sinkholes and stuff, like actual disasters, like natural disasters and stuff like that. Because London is the size of London, so if you look at a map and you look at the size of London, that's how big it is. It's just underground.
wait.
But
So does hold on. So does it like just cut off when London is done, or does it just like does it have like a black wall, like a wall, or does it like have like a fake painted lands? I don't know. I'm asking
I don't know.
questions.
I'm not sure.
That's
I know it's like it's
that's
supposed to be deep
different.
underground. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But I think that wraps up our beautiful little onslaught of SCPs. And
Yippee!
now, there is one more thing, and the O5 Council over here watching me menacingly with those looks, especially the cat one, are all watching me right now because they're waiting for this next part, because they wanted me to do this. They want me to do this to all of my guests because they're usually anomalous creatures like Sharky here, the talking shark melon. So they don't like the fact that I brought an anomaly into this. It's fine though. I like pissing them off, especially that one
I'm
right there.
contained. Don't worry.
But I did say I would do this. So the O5 Council, here you go. This is exactly what you wanted. Where is it? It's right here. Yep, that's it right there. Okay. Shunk. Okay.
Oh no. Oh my god. Put me in jail.
Welcome in our new beautiful SCP, good old Sharky right here.
I've
you are
been
now
contained.
you are now a part of our beautiful foundation. We have contained the shark. Okay, O5, you happy now?
What are my crimes?
We did this to Crimson, and then she got out right after the stream ended. But but now we got Sharky. Sharky is now in the cage, and she loves it there, right, Sharky?
Yeah. I'm rattling the bars of my enclosure.
But now we have Sharky, and I think we can conclude it there. What is that? What is it? Can I have Sharky say something? No, you cannot. I do not think you need to have Sharky.
Don't worry. Everyone has a little sharky in them, you know? Just just whenever something goes weird, just think, wow, this could really use a sharky melon thing, and then boom, I appear.
Sharky Melon.
The sharky melon.
Oh, I just thought of a question, but that is not a good idea to ask. Anyways, alright, it's a really bad question I really should not ask. Okay,
Okay,
anyways, thank you, Sharky, for coming along, and thank you for staying in that
thank you
cage right
for
there.
having me. Okay.
And I hope you have a good night, because I believe you will be going to bed right after this, correct?
I'm gonna finish eating my dinner, and then I'm
Oh,
probably
that's
gonna
right, you're
pass.
eating. That's right, I forgot about that.
I have chicken tendies and
Chicken
chicken
tendies,
salad.
bad. Chicken tenders are amazing. I love chicken tendies.
Yay, this was fun! I
Mhm.
loved learning about pregnancy watermelon. And it's gonna make me think a lot about how I'm gonna write my lore in the future.
Okay. Well, You have a good rest of your dinner and a good night as well, Sharky.
Good
And I will
night.
see you in tomorrow's Lethal Company stream.
Huh? Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot about that. Oops.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
What
You're
time
still
is it?
good for it, right?
What time is? Hold on.
It's
What time
the
is
same
it?
time we started today.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I
He's like,
forgot
wait,
about
what?
that. Wait, I was like, what? But
Oh,
yeah.
jeez. Speak my English means
Uh,
don't worry, Sharky, I'll break you out, said Mango.
That's okay. I
uh,
like it here. Yep. Okay, but yeah. Thank you for having me, Salem.
mm-hmm. You have a good you have a good dinner and you have a good night, Sharky.
No,
I'll see you
no.
tomorrow. Bye bye. Okay. And she's out of the cage. I tried. Anyways, let's lift that up. Okay. Anyways, chat, let's turn on the music, shall we? That's loud. On my end, at least. I don't know about you guys. Alright. That wraps up our second episode of Containment Cast. We had Crimson, now we had Sharky. Who will be next? Probably Drozzle, because if you were here during yesterday's Twitch stream, you heard me at the end inviting him into it for next week. But we'll see how that goes and if it goes through. So, yeah. What am I smelling? Chat, I smell something being baked. I have to go. Okay. And Mango, to answer your potential question, I am going to be in voice call after this. So, yeah. But anyways, the next stream is going to be tomorrow. Hopefully nothing goes wrong and everything goes right. Tomorrow we have Lethal Company at 7 p.m. PST. Oh, I forgot to have Sharky do the outro. I was gonna see if she could do the outro. Too late. You do the outro this time. You wanna do the outro? You wanna do the outro? Alright, Mango, I'm in the voice call. We're gonna see if Mango can do the outro, chat. I smell something and it smells really good, chat. Oh, jeez. Welcome in, Mango.
Hello.
We have Mango here. And,
Alright. Pull out the script.
Alright, are you ready?
Un momento.
Okay.
Okay, so it's, I think, 414 right now we have for subs. Or for, yeah. Okay, so 414 subscribers, it says. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see what happens. Alright, this is another thing. If you are new and did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to be part of this amazing yet interesting community that we have growing here still. If you don't subscribe, that's fine. At least consider liking, commenting, and sharing. What did... Okay, when I left... Okay, no, that's what I left. Okay, my bad. My brain just farted. At least consider liking, commenting, and sharing to boost my content as much as possible. As of now, we currently have 414 subscribers. Maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with someone who does like SCP or who does like VTubers. Or maybe they like both. Or maybe you like both and you want to get them into it. I don't know. Your choice, share it to whoever you want, whenever you want, if you want to. As of now, we're currently at 414 subscribers. The goal at the moment is 500 subscribers, and the goal at the end of the year is 1,000. So let's see how long it takes us to get there. Anyways, whether you're watching the VOD or watching right now live, I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, And did I say that wrong? I will continue with it. And I'll see you whenever. See ya.
There you go. You did very
Close
good.
enough.
You were
A
you were
little
reading
stuff,
off of it,
but-
weren't you?
Kind of. I was trying to read off of it, but then I remembered the way I wrote it down, autocorrect put some words in wrong. So at some point, when I just ditched the script. Also, I think the script still says like 360 or something like that. I forgot to update
Oh,
it, so
so it threw you off.
I was like, yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna ditch the script. I'm just going off memory.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do the outro, and then let me start undone. Okay, here we are. Okay, Chatteroos. Next stream is tomorrow. Remember that. Next stream is tomorrow, same time as today, 7 p.m. PST, which in the East Coast that is 10 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. So yeah. But yeah, Lethal Company tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, PST. Anyways, if you are new and you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to be a part of this amazing yet interesting community that we have growing here still. If you don't subscribe, that's fine too. At least consider liking, commenting, and sharing to boost my content as much as possible. Maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with somebody who does like SCP or who does like VTubers, or maybe they like both. Or maybe you like both and you want to get them into it. I don't know, your choice. Share it with whoever you want. Share it with whoever you want, whenever you want, and if you want to. As of now, we currently have, like Mango said, we currently have 414 subscribers, and the goal at the moment is 500 subscribers. So let's see how long it takes us to get there. What am I missing? Let's see how long it takes us to get there. But anyways, whether you're watching the VOD or you're watching right now live, I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Just overall, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you whenever. I'll see ya.
I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. Forget this day. I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done. I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt